Welcome back on Broad Conversations.
So I have backup plan.
I'm not Mr. Backup plan, I'm just saying. Is it right? The question is to you guys and to them. Does it help you not going to that deep part of depression? Knowing, okay, fine, I have a backup plan.
Backup plan is having like 1 or 2.
Like 1 or 2.
2 or 3.
Are you serious? Will you be able to give all of them?
By the
way, women are the best people who give this time. Women can actually plan, have like 5 girls, no, 3 boyfriends.
I don't know why.
And still play it cool. I've been with a girl who actually played it cool.
No, those boyfriends are for nails, hair, shoes, airtime, what and what. But they are this love master.
There's always that one.
That
for
particular
the
one.
For the heart. So, simanyo bazeze ko muntu. If there is this saying, I'm sorry, ngenda kuchama muko. Waliwo bagamba mbo busimanya if you're sleeping this one, you think about this one. No way. If I want this one, this is what I want. Backup plan already ba 1 or 2, 3. But this ono mtima.
Nekatika mbuze bamama bedda bakolanga
babanga benzi era bayinanga abaana batali bawaka. Yes. Look at this one. Eyo mubina biro ne munimiro. Yeah. That's why you can kulabanga abantu abana bamusiba waka oloza babajjangawo ngate baba neighbor bagambo. Oh my god,
you're never serious. I wonder when you fall in love how it was like.
By the way, if I'm in love, I'm so humble. Oh my god, I can do things. I can do things wemba mulavu. I told you guys in Kaba, Musita, Nkuba Masimu, Nevulungula, Nkola buli kintu kyonna ekiraga nti munange yenze we I make sure I look good. Banange. But if you're going through depression, make sure I look good.
We have what is it called? We have a lot of factors. We're talking about how to get out of this depression, how to get out of heartbreaks. But like I think part was you said you were the reason for yours. Sorry for coming back to that part.
Yes.
But then, now, what leads to these breakups?
What leads?
What leads to them? Let's look at it in this factor.
It's usually infidelity,
because some people will shout like, oh, I'm going through a heartbreak, and in the real sense, they're the reason for the heartbreak.
Have you ever dated a guy? Now you're so in love with that guy. Nenga, you're still looking for a serious guy?
Yes.
Relationship.
So now,
so you can get that relationship. You compare no gamba. No what
happens with that is when you're going to a relationship with someone that you're not fully in. It's mediocre.
You can be fully in, but the guys.
But you're still looking for something else.
Yes.
So now,
it's just like working in a place. And looking for another place of work.
That is what I'm saying now. So if you now lose this one, now, why will you feel hurt that you've lost this one since you're still in search? Why are you feeling the hurt like, oh, I've lost this one? Since you're still in search.
You can compare. Like there are some people.
In this case, it's that person that would go through a heartbreak. Because the other person,
you can go through the heartbreak. You know why I said that? Because now you're keeping him on the fence, right? That okay, I am looking for Mr. Perfect, but you still be there, right? Now, when him now realizes the fact that you're using him and decides to break up with you, do you think you might not feel the pain?
You will be hurt, but not so much.
You will.
He wasn't the one.
No, there are reasons.
Yeah, there are usually reasons. Anyway, we are going to go for a short break. But before we do so, we were talking about just some few ways on how to come out of these heartbreaks. And one of the things that I was saying is we have to learn to embrace pain. I've learned to appreciate actually pain. I think the time that I went through the hardest points in my life, I learned to appreciate pain. Because, you know, pain is such an experience that comes to strengthen us. It comes to harden us. It prepares you for another challenge, you get. And actually, when you face another challenge, if you have gone through pain before, like you can face it with your head up. So I've learned to appreciate pain. So when you're going through pain of a heartbreak, like Sophie said, you know, look for those hobbies. Mike said, get those friends of yours, talk to your friends. Like then to us who are usually not so, we don't usually open up so much. Still find a hobby. If you don't want to talk to someone, at least find a hobby.
Still on your advice, those that embrace the pain and that pain has toughened them up. I don't know if you know. Like now, I've embraced the pain and I don't want to give room.
It's a process. Yes.
I don't want to give room from any other pain. Now, what advice do you give? I don't know if you understand that part.
No, Mike, it's like
this. It's okay. When you embrace pain, it doesn't mean that you'll not go through another pain.
Can I tell you this?
Can I tell you? It will make you stronger.
Can I tell you? If you're a loving type, you be a loving type. Yes. You can jump from this relationship, your heart. No gamba kangende mu love ndala. You're the same person. Era agenda okuddamu alumwe. So wali abantu nga fenga mukama yakutonda kwagala ng'oli mwagazi.
Trust. Olumwa tosobola kulumwa nga atalumwangako.
Nze nnumwa.
Tosobola
lumwanga atalumwanga konze. That's me. No. So nyo yabantu gye bali eyo nga ye bwayagala oli yamulumya n'oli namulumya n'oli namulumya.
So you guys, we have been talking about breakups mainly for relationships. I want us to discuss about breakups when it comes to marriages. More so, it's called divorcing. Yeah. I want us to discuss about that because now, for example, here in our tradition, I don't know about you guys in Nigeria, but in our tradition as Vaganda, me I'm a Muganda, there is breaking up with someone or having a divorce with someone. Okay. And then the family, ne kugamba, mukwano, go back. Yes, you have to protect, you have to protect the family's image. Yeah. But there are so many people.
Does it still happen in like this modern day's life? Right?
It does so much. There are so many people who
parents still tell you to go back.
There are so many people who are in marriages protecting the name. Not even
find a man,
family.
Find alone. A man nga providing a worker. Find a man
nga abatwalira ebintu nga amanyogulayo ku bintu n'atwala ewaka
n'atwalira kayumbe wammwe mukwano ojja kufumba. That's why manange you guys no not guys bazadde baffe please sife twabafunira bataata. Please, very humble. Bagamba mu bwetowaze. Watu eno jengenda nze ngendo berayo. Nze ngendo fumbayo. I know this man. So when kujja ne kugamba nti mukwano biganye, leave me alone. Let me try another one.
Not in our tradition.
My God.
Not in our tradition.
Genda simanya wenku. Osimanye wekwekeyo. Simanye amatama gatekemu amazzi. Wamperera kubeera mu mabega mu nyumba kusirika. Like wamperera kubeera muddu wa muntu. Olwokuba nnemeddwa okukkiriziganya nabyo.
You're saying they tell you to go back.
Yes.
No. Sophie is saying she wants to try something else.
Sophie says she's the one experiencing the hardships in her marriage. So why are you telling her to go back if she feels like things are not working out?
It is not right for you to just pack your bag and leave because of certain little issues.
No, but issues. No. Sophie, where
are no little issues?
No, Sophie.
I always tell you guys,
Sophie.
Rina, you can see ntinga ekintu ekingumya tekikugumya tekigumya mayi no way.
Omanyi obuzibu bwe mulina abakazi b'ennaku zino temukyaguma. That's why bazadde baffe, you come and tell her something. Galaba, it is something very small,
something
small. And then because she has experienced that life, she knows very well that there is no perfect person that you're going to find.
We experience
so sometimes you need to learn to
stay. Mami, please. Emyaka giyita, emyaka like giri emyaka 10 gye mwali musije gino sije giri. Edda abaana bawala tebasomanga. Edda baba janga mu simanyi mu kyalo nga tokirizibwa na kutunula gy'olaga ne kati edda babafuniranga abasajja but ffe twereetera abasajja bwe mba kukuta omusajja ne mukuleetera please bwe mba kugambye nti simwagala mba simwagala I'm done.
You're right.
Yes.
You're right.
Yeah. He's telling you you're right.
Yes, I'm right.
He's telling you you're right. He's telling you you're right so that you keep quiet. That's what it is. But I'm telling you, there is a difference between women of nowadays and women of the other days.
The days, yeah.
That's why bwogende wa mama ono mugamba nti mama ebiganye natunulira mu busonga bw'omulaga. You know, nga butono nnyo teriyo muntu atuukidde.
Okay, let's talk about this.
Osobola okugumira n'obeera yeewaka. Talina muntu gwogenda sanga atuukiridde.
You see this generation, you know why most of these children you see these days are going astray? Because there is no guidance. The father is somewhere, the mother is somewhere.
They split.
Like, you ask them what is the reason why
you're the cause.
Wait, you ask them the reason why did you split? It makes no sense.
Those
What
days,
do you mean it makes no sense?
Yes, but
You mean
Michael.
You feel like, I'm picking my things, I want to go and stay home.
you find out that
Until nowadays, they know there is plan B.
You think you can be this elegant, you used yourself very well, you kept yourself, you went through proper training. It's because at the point she endured to a particular level to keep you guys together. You get? You took from the fatherly care, you took from the motherly care. Okay. Most times this separation doesn't even affect the parents themselves. It affects the children.
Yeah.
Okay.
I went through it.
No, let me tell you.
Let
me ask you guys.
I went through
let me
it,
ask
and
you.
it was a terrible experience.
Let me ask you. Mumanyi lwaki obuzibu buli mu maka? The reason is nti omuntu omutima gwange guvaamu mu bufumbo n'osigaza omubiri. So buli wonyiza nsobola okuwa obutwa. You know what? Yes. Nsobola olwana, nsobola okuwa obutwa beba abantu abetta like munkase okubeerayo mbagambye sikyasobolayo nze ndiyo.
Sophie, kati tobeerangako mu position ng'okuuma erinnya.
Saagala kuuma linnya.
I know very many.
I know, but sikuuma.
Profile? No. This life that we are
living. The relationship, just Sophie, because oli mukyala musumba, you have to be there. But you count
Sophie,
years.
Reality of life hasn't hit you. Why you're in a certain profile and you have to keep your marriage intact before the eyes of people. Nayenga inside the marriage of yours, suffering. Like inside your marriage,
do I have to
you are suffering. You're going through a very hard situation, but you have to keep it intact and you have to stay in your home to protect a profile. You haven't been in that situation.
And I'll never be.
You have not been.
There is, like you said, there's a profile. You have to save. Sometimes it's the name. You're entitled to some.
What is the name? I'm suffering.
Or you're what is
no,
it called?
No, all of us, Sophie.
See, you have not been there before.
Omani tuocha omusajja. Obera we wakanga tofa na yo. Like you just live your life. There are so many people who are in marriage.
In your house.
Have you
understood like marriage is a learning place?
It's a what?
It's a learning place.
Yeah, it's a learning place, yes.
It's not always a bed of roses. Oh, you feel like all these people are smiling outside. Oh, you get into marriage, you also want to, smile like that. They deal with their own problems. You see couples
like mere
couples that they're like, I've been together for 60 years.
Okay, guys.
I've been together for 60 years. Wait a minute. I've been together for 60 years. Do you think those 60 years were perfect?
Well, they are not.
Do you think there were not days where the man says like, I don't think I don't want to cope with this woman anymore?
You know, you reach a point and then you look at the years you've been with this person. You value the years. You do what? Like, there's usually a lot of things to consider. I'll tell you a story. I know.
I know it.
Again. Okay, no. The story.
Today is me to tell a story. No, I know it.
You've told your story already.
Your story, please.
Okay, tell us.
Okay,
now.
Mike.
Tell us before we go for a short break.
Separation. There is a guy who refunded the chick. He gave her money just to to compensate the years. How is that? I think
that's the best.
What?
That is the best.
How is it the best?
Do you know how many people have wasted girls' years and they just leave them like that?
Now let me clarify.
For how many years were they together?
You said yeah.
Like for 9 years.
Namusasura sente mu emyaka mwenda jamumalide. Do you know how many people just walk away with heartbreaks?
But do you think the compensation will make up for those 9 years?
It's better than nothing.
No.
It's better than
you guys with money.
Walking
you
away.
Guys
it's
with money.
Walking away.
Try to respect girls. Try to respect people.
See, 9 years. Do you know how many terminations? I don't want to use the big words. You know how many terminations she would have done for him?
You guys.
Do you know the time other men, maybe rich men?
Stop thinking that money is everything.
No,
money
it's not everything. The whole point, you're not getting the whole point here is they broke up.
And he compensated
and then
her.
he compensated her for the 9 years.
Let me ask you one question.
There are so many people who are broken up and they just split. You walk away with a heartbreak.
Let me ask you the question.
Okay.
Per day was how much? How much did he compensate? How much was per day? How much did he pay
No, it's
per
like
day?
no, Rina.
30,000.
What you're talking about, guys,
That
is
is
like
like
wogamanti. No, let me tell you.
30,000
What you're talking about, guys, is like wogamanti ngenda sasula omuzadde.
Emyaka
gy'ozadde nti mami ngenda kusasula.
Anti kati
tosobola kuŋŋamba nti emyaka gye mbadde nawe you're going to pay me. How much are you going to pay me? Just because you have money. Bwe mutyo mugenda ogenda nga muzanyira ku mitima gy'abantu.
Sophie, I think I want to agree with Rina.
No, Sophie.
There are some money whereby you will shut up.
No way. No. Your parents, no, listen.
No, abasajja.
Why are you taking it
Your
personal?
comparison is so different. Your parent is someone you cannot oba togenda kwawukana naye. Nego wenyini wagambye omusajja tebakuzaala naye.
Tebazaala naye. Ne tukuze tubondize tusadde abaana. Tukoze tutya tuyise mbingi fenna. Like ogenda kunkopa setting atya. Love ogenda jipimira wa. Era ogenda manya ati love yenkana ki.
Rina, before we go forward. Sophie, are you the victim?
No, I'm not.
You're so personal.
I'm not. But you guys are over me now. Kusente mulekera otujoga just because we
have a tendency of taking things
I'm not a victim, but like the ambassador w'abantu bangi nnyo abakyala abali yo ate ndi mutusobola zaala abaana abawala.
First listen.
Wash it down with the wine.
First listen. We are going to go for a short break, but first listen. I was just trying to compare these two experiences with you. Someone who walks away with just a heartbreak and someone who says, let me compensate you
just
for that
walk
time.
away. Kama is a beach.
You know. You paid Kama, by the way.
Bold Conversations returns after these messages.
Tubanjulira Destiny Productions bakafulu mu kukola TV shows, documentaries, obulango bwa TV ne radio, music videos, bakola videography ne photography, era balikodinga n'ennyimba, bakwata firimu, balina kamera ez'okupangisa, bateekerateekera emikolo, balina ebyuma bya disco ne public address system ne live band, kw'ossa n'okusomesa music mu ssomero lyabwe erya Destiny School of Music. Kale byonna bye weetaaga mu music ne video production bisange mu Destiny Productions. Ekkulambiro Kisaasi. Essimu 0707 64 700 ne ku 0770 7 47 Website www.destiny-studios.com. Email destinyproductionsug@gmail.com. Basange ne ku mikutu gimugatta bantu Facebook, X, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok ne ku YouTube. Zonna teekamo Destiny Productions UG.